Okay, so I got this one, and it kind of looks like it's gonna hold. I am just going to connect it, and then I'm going to bust this other one off, and I will redo that one. Just taking some of the glue off of it, and now I got what I need to do. There is one that is loose. Like I said, I'm going to redo that one. And my other one is tight as it's going to get. It's this other one that's sloppy. So I am going to go and get, and I'm going to try one of these red ones. I just got to pull this sucker tight. I was going to do a couple holes. And look at all the strings of the glue now. Alright. It's taken forever for this one, and I do apologize. Feed this one through. Oh no. Glue. I had to, the glue got all in the hole, and it wouldn't let me see through the ziploc ties here. I'm going to put this one on the way to the hole. Gotta feed another one through. Because these ones are a lot smaller than what them black ones are. And as you can see, it's still kind of flopping around. Hoping, I don't know what else to do, guys. I have got about everything on this, and I literally thought I had it. The next thing is I could get these little cramp things and put screws in it, which I would have to go to the hardware for. But you know, we're going to go ahead and go with it. I'm going to, you know what? At this point, I'm already over this. I will come back and and do this on another video. I gotta think of what I gotta do to get this piece together. There we go. And believe me, I will. Like I said, I will go get them brackets. So I will get back on there today or tomorrow, maybe, if I got time, and redo this project. I apologize to you guys on this, but in the meanwhile, I apologize. But you guys get to see what the DIY projects don't come out what I do. I try it for a little bit longer and then I get over it. Okay, moving along. I bought this cutting board from Hobby Lobby for $2.99. And this other dirt. We are going to remove the hanger. It is untie it, and I will put it in my stash, and I will use this for something else. So we are going to paint this white. From Walmart, the apple barrel. This regular white paint. We are going to paint everything on this handle. We're going to paint it all white because we are going to make a gingerbread cutting board. You know, I got one of those things that you put your paint projects on and you can roll it around and churn it. I don't know why I don't bring that out to paint on instead of holding my projects. It would make it so much easier. But to dig all that stuff out, time I dig it all out, start filming, the day is almost over. And we start about 10 o'clock in the morning. Okay, so I'm going to put this down and let it dry. I'm just going to lay it on that. And then while that is drying, I thought we could make an ornament. So the little bottles like this, they come in the rounds. They have them in white. Just different sizes, not sizes, but different shapes and different other things. So what I thought we would do is take some Mod Podge, which I don't know what happened to my Mod Podge. I brought it out. Oh, right here, behind the paint. I am going to cut this ribbon off of it. There we go. So again, my scissors are gone once again. Okay, so sorry, I keep having this keep starting over. But we are going to pour a little bit of Mod Podge in the bottom of your ornament. And I'm going to take a paintbrush and I'm just going to paint it just all over this. And don't worry, it does dry clear. Spread it all the way around your ornament. See, I've been looking for them wood rounds at the Dollar Tree and cannot find them. So that's why I had to go to the metal ones. And Hobby Lobby also did not have them in wood. It only had them in that gold round. Or this project would be nice. I just gotta figure out, and I will. I've already got a little plan in my head. I just gotta go get the piece I'm talking about. So we are gonna take some Epsom salt and we are going to pour it into the Mod Podge and we're gonna move it all around. You want to put enough in there that your Mod Podge does get it on the container. That's what I'm gonna do. Put my lid on it and just see any of your area that don't have a whole lot, just take it across there again. And then you want, that slid right into my paint. Okay, so then you want to take your leftover salt and pour it out, but you don't want to waste it. Now, while this dries, we're going to fix up the lid. Can you put that in hot water for me, please?
Yes, I can.
Okay, so what we are going to do paint, and we are going to take, we have wooden snowmen, Christmas trees, and the bottle brush trees. We also have some gingerbread ornaments.
There you go.
And we also have some little, thank you,
Yep.
wooden gingerbread. So I think I am going to, I thought we had a smaller, we did. And I got these from the Dollar Tree, the bottle brush tree. I have two different sizes here. But I'm really thinking about, Alright, I got some green paint here. I think I'm gonna color my own tree. I got a nutmeg brown from Walmart. And I already got the white on the plate from Walmart. Most of my paints has come from Walmart. Very little has came, well this one came from the Dollar Tree. But very little has also came from Hobby Lobby. Alright, so I am taking a couple of the snowman, a couple of the gingerbread, and a couple of the wooden trees. And then I am going to take my paint, and I am going to, which I'm sure you guys know how to paint, which let me say, as dark as this green is, we should only have to do one coat, and we're going to have to do a couple, unless you want that wood to show. I don't, because it is supposed to be a Christmas tree, so I'm going to do several coats on it. I don't want to paint the trunk, because I do want to paint my trunk brown. The tree trunk of the Christmas tree. But I got a little bit of green paint on it, which is okay. Put them aside and let that dry. And here is my second one. And I'm sure you guys don't want to sit here the whole time and watch me paint. Okay, so now I painted the trees, and then we're going to paint the snowman. Now I am going to leave the hat alone for now, because when the body part dries, I will be painting it another color. But this white also, you're going to have to do more than one coat. I don't know, I guess that's why everybody likes the chalk paint, is what I'm hearing. Now I'm going to give it a try and see which one, or if there is a difference. Which I do have one chalk paint, and it is the wax. Alright, so for the gingerbread, I am going to use that nutmeg brown from Apple Barrel, I think is what its name is.
Yeah.
That's the closest color that I have to the gingerbread. And that came out kind of cute.
It's nice. There.
Okay, so now while I have everything out to paint, I'm going to go ahead and give this, it's still kind of tacky on this side, but I'm going to do, sorry for the dog barking. I don't know what that is. Yeah, I hear something outside, and that's my youngest daughter's doggies in there barking. Okay, so here we go, we're gonna finish painting this one. There we go, now we're gonna go ahead and let this finish drying. Okay. Now back to the snowman. And there goes the, I my other daughter's dog. Starting to bark. Oh, he's a puppy yet. Okay, so we're just gonna finish up the snowman. Get them their second coat. We got it all out. Okay, give it a little bit of white on the hat because it will be covered up. Brush off. Now the gingerbread does not need a second coat, and actually the first coat is not even dry from this green. I do not like this because I'm sorry you guys can hear Jeremiah breathing. Boy don't know how to breathe out of his mouth. And he does got a cold on top of it, so that makes his breathing worse. All the time he has to learn how to blow his nose all the time because that's one of his problems. Okay, so now we have to let these dry. I know I hate when I got 2 or 3 projects going at the same time, but we'll get it. Okay, we're gonna let those dry. We're gonna look and see. This is still kind of wet as well, so it's gotta finish drying. Okay, I'm sorry about this. I should have, from now on, I think I'm gonna do all my painting. Some of it ahead of filming. That way it's mostly dry, but I would like for you guys to see that part as well though. Okay, you're gonna paint the inside. This is one of the newer things that the Dollar Tree has in the Crafter Square. It comes in 3 different sizes. This is the large one of the 3. And what I'm going to do is take, I really don't know, this is like a purplish blue color. It's real pretty. I'm going to use it for the inside of my box. And then when this is drying, and our other pieces are drying, I am going to stop and pause and then come back when things are dry. That's why I can't finish one project up because of the paint's got to dry. So then I move on to the next and then the same for it. Okay, I'm hoping that this one turns out if it turns out the way I have it in my head, which nothing never does, it's gonna be beautiful. And I will show you what we're gonna need for this project after I get done painting on the inside. I'm gonna try to make a 3D effect. Sorry for that in the background. It's my wires falling down at Jeremiah.
They don't like me.
I am just trying to hurry. I don't think you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm trying to get in the corners. And this paint, I don't know what that, it's nasty that comes out of this paint.
I think it's just the paint chunks.
I think it's from it sitting, 'cause some of this paint is, I mean, I've had it before I started my channel. That was one of the first things I started to collect was paint. And I should have collected my paint last. Instead, I got it backwards. Paint first, and then I moved on to my tools. A piece of that nasty piece. Okay, for this project, we are going to make a scenery. And it's gonna have, there's in butterfly lights or fairy lights. Okay, so there's that, and it's gonna be drying. Put that there, hopefully. Now I will be watching and scrubbing this paint off for this project. I don't want nothing on it. So we're gonna take this DIY 3D cross set, which we're gonna use everything but the base. We're not gonna use that, but we are gonna use the baby Jesus. And then these little guys. What I am going to do though, I should have went ahead and done this as well. I also got the tree set one. And this one as well. So anyway, I think I should, go ahead and paint these as well. That way everything is painted and dry. So we're gonna paint this brown. And I am going to put it in their little holders. So I can paint them on, well, I only need one side. I am painting this the same color that I painted the gingerbread mint for girls. Okay, so we're gonna pay. And the pieces that I don't have the collars out for, I will, that went up a little bit higher than what I wanted it. But it's okay. I will be, bringing out the other collars. This is a gray. Ew. Look at that, what is that stuff coming out of my paint? I'm gonna make this little jacket gray, or clothes, cape. Hundreds of years ago. And for hers, see, I'm gonna get yellow out and I'm gonna bring her hair down like here. I'm gonna try to do that with a little bit of white and brown mix. Let's see what I come up with as far as the hair color. Here we go, we're getting the hair color. I want to do her hair before I do her gown. We're going to bring her hair down the ear like this. We're going to make her face form. That was not the paint. Okay, there's her hair so far. Okay, then I took that real pretty bluish color and some gray. And we're gonna see what that color that does. That's the color we're gonna do her gown. Because I really, really, really do not want to get any more, and I just squirted a whole bunch. I don't want to have to dig out any more paint. I'm just going to use what I have out. And it wasn't a bad color that this came out with. Gonna make her down to there where her hands are. This is where we are right here. Got it up to our ear, and that's the color I made out of that. Okay, so I'm gonna take the orange as well and put on this plate. We'll go ahead and paint one of the gallons of orange. That's his hands. That's his hand as well. The middle guy don't have a hat, it don't look like. If I'm not mistaken, the guys back in those days also had long hair. I got one orange, one green. And the last gal is I'm gonna mix a couple of other colors. We're gonna do orange. I'm gonna take a little bit of green along with that orange and white, and we're gonna mix it together. I don't know, it didn't really come out as any color I know,
Yeah.
but it'll work.
Okay.
Yeah. I mixed orange and green and white together, and it came out with this color here that I am painting on the gown now. So we are gonna let these pieces dry completely when, I'm also gonna paint the bed for Jesus as well this color. That little area right there, I believe, is the baby's head. They don't show it, so. And I'm just going to any colors and painting the hats, I guess is what they're called, beanies, hats. And yeah. Then we are gonna take this brown, the dark brown, not the brown that I made Mary's hair, but the darker brown, and we're gonna paint the gentleman's hair. What do you guys think about them? And we're gonna do the same thing here as we did there. See, his hair is a little bit. And we're gonna let all of our people in. Things dry. And I'm gonna go wash my hands.
Yeah.
And we will be right back. Okay, so now what I am going to do is I am going to finish one project up at a time. And I'm sorry I am everywhere, you guys. But I can't concentrate on one thing, but I am going to try. Okay, so we are going to do these little wood pieces. Like I said earlier, Craft Away with May. She sent me some beautiful napkins. This is all Holy Night, and it's got a picture of the scenery here. So what I'm gonna do is try to make it look like a 3D effect, like that is the shadow in the back of this box. And I am making it out. And I know it says don't cut your napkins, but I only need one piece of it, and because I am gonna put it in a wood and not go around the whole thing, or I'm gonna place the whole thing in there, I should say. And of course, I'm gonna save the rest of it. And we got another piece as well on the opposite side. So you got 4 pieces to normally one napkin. Sometimes you get it with this one image. This one back. And as you can see, we did paint it earlier. It is dry. And I'm just gonna put, first I gotta get my paintbrush. And I'm just gonna squirt some in my box, but I'm gonna start on the top and lightly spread the Mod Podge, because I don't want to soak my napkin. I don't want bubbles, wrinkles. Any of that. See, my middle is still very wet from the Mod Podge, and I was hoping I'm gonna brush some off. Maybe on my plate. You can see I just keep putting it on my brush and then rubbing what I can in this and then taking what I can out at the same time, if that makes sense. And that was Jeremiah back there snapping, trying to be quiet to tell me to get in frame. Poor boy tries to be quiet, but his snaps are kind of loud. Okay, I will pick it up and put it in frame in 1 second. Just let me, because I want my napkin a certain way. Here we go. And I'm lightly taking my finger across it. Not heavy, but really lightly as it's laying down. Now I'm gonna face it towards me for a moment because I need to keep the O loose so I could and we're gonna let, while this is drying, because unfortunately I cannot cut this until it's dry. But I'm gonna take my fingers lightly across it. Oh my goodness, you guys, I just hope I did not ruin my project because I don't believe I done this. Second time I have done this. I did not take the backing off the back of the picture. My brain has not been with it, and I am so sorry, man. I did not mean to ruin that part of the napkin. Thank goodness it was 4 corners, so I still have, and this don't matter, it should just dry. Now I'm gonna let it dry. Okay, so what you wanna do is find your corner of your napkin that it's gonna come apart here at the corner. So you could get this back layer off of the back of the napkin. And boy, this is the second time I went to do this and have forgotten to rip the back of it off until I done put the project down. My thinking is just
Thanks.
not. Okay, so there we go, we're gonna rip it. We get that extra off of there. Now we're gonna put some more Mod Podge down. And it doesn't matter what kind it is, because it is gonna be hidden underneath the napkin, so it shouldn't matter if it's glossy, matte, whatever you got on hand. But I am not afraid to let you guys see my mistakes. Like I said earlier in the video, we record as close as live as we can. I am putting these out and editing and sending them out all in the same day to you. So it's gonna show my mistakes. It's gonna show my bad projects that has not turned out. But that one will come out. I just got to go to the hardware store, because that is the one place I did not check for the wood piece that I'm looking for. Okay, once again, I'm gonna lay it down. The bottom I'm putting in first because that is the part I want the 3D shadow effect. I am hoping that it comes out like that. And just to let you guys know, me and my daughter has made our first shirts today. It came out really good. I will share a picture on my Instagram of it for you guys to go over there and look at if you would like to go over and see what we had come up with. And we did try our cups. Our oven was not working correctly and it did mess up our first cup. But that's okay. We got another one on the way. And as you can see, I laid it down exactly like I said. Now we are going to let this dry. While this is drying, we are going to be figuring out how we should. I'm thinking about maybe hot gluing this to the bottom and placing it in its places on this. Because this is not, well, it really don't mess up the height too much, does it? What I could do is go ahead and stain this, and it ain't gonna hopefully notice anything time we are done. Alright, now this is my brown paint I had. This is the gray. I got things that disappear all the time on this table. Okay, I found it. And it won't take this that long to dry. And I didn't think of it until now about using this piece. I actually was going to cut the little things that go in this, in the little holes, off of it. And then hot glue it. Or put wood glue down. I had either or. And this goes on and dries like a stain. So I'm going to go ahead and find its placing. I don't know about this. It really kind of don't line up with my... Hi, welcome to DIY Donna. I'm Donna, of course. Today we're going to start off our 2023 Christmas. Yay! But first of all, I want to thank May, my dear sweet friend May, that has her channel, Craft with May. I really want to thank her for the very sweet napkins and stickers that she sent me. And I just want to show, these are not part of the DIYs, but this is something that I am doing off camera. This is a cute little Christmas cottage. It is beautiful. And I did use the glass round that you got from the Dollar Tree for a picture. I'm not done with it. I got to finish. And then here is the other one. that I did on this. And then our Dollar Tree finally have these finally. And with the snowman, and this one is mine, but I should have painted it first. But I was so excited for them that I forgot. It's okay, we'll fix it. And when I am done with them, I will show you what they turned out. But I just wanted to thank her personally, and yeah. Sorry. So the next thing is, okay, we have I did not do no measurements. Sorry, it was a scrap piece of wood. I also got some metal round steel ring is what it's called. It's a 4 mm thickness. I got it from Hobby Lobby for $1.99. Okay, I'm going to use my drill for this. I am going to drill holes all the way through the boards because the only way I could think of to connect this to my board is Ziploc ties. And so I thought by drilling holes on each side of it, and we could put that through the bottom. But I guess I'll have to show you. But the ring came from Hobby Lobby. The board was a scrap piece. Ziploc ties came from Dollar Tree. Okay, the first thing I want to do is so the first thing I want to do is put my ring out on my board, find its place, and of course I wanted to make it as center as possible. And you want to hold that, and you just want to mark your board where you want to put your Ziploc ties. And I am using a very light, I don't know, it feels like a chalk waxy crown is what it feels like, but it's leaving a light. The rod done more damage to it than this pink did to it. And then you want to take your drill bit, and in a way I'm kind of thinking this drill bit may be too big, but I gotta look at my thickness of my Ziploc ties, and as you can see, it's the perfect size. We're just gonna drill our hole. Okay, so I had to pause you to go get a scrap board so I could drill. I was getting ready to start drilling, and this is our kitchen table. And that would not have been a good. Okay, that's your first hole. And of course you're going to cover this up, so I mean, it ain't like it's going to be showing. I forgot to push it back in. Natalie on Designs for Knives. She made her own drill. Look her up and look at that drill. It is so powerful. I done told my family that's what I wanted for Christmas. You do pre-order it. And they will hope that the orders come out for Christmas. Try to move it here. We're on our last hole. And I'm sorry, I know a lot of people is scared of the drill. I've seen them block here. I do want to take off some of the loose wood here. I have a bunch of scrap wood. This is a piece right here that I took and drilled holes, and that was a good 8 by 10 piece of wood. Or 2 by 4, I'm sorry, an 8 by 10. Oh my goodness.
Go.
Okay, I really hope this works, because this project has been stuck in my head for weeks now. May have to push it, like I said, till you're able to grab a hold of it. You know what? I'm gonna have to in my holes a little bit. And make them just a little bit bigger by doing that, but not much. I'm hoping that worked now. Get me a little vacuum. Still gonna be a tight snug. You know what? I might be able to take floral wire and put through these holes. Ziploc ties. See, my hands are not strong enough to pull that through. Give me 1 second to go get I may have some wire right here. If not, I will need out a bigger drill bit. This is what I like to keep in here, is to let you guys know that I'm far from being perfect. And I make mistakes all the time. It's on film. Look it up and see. It's the truth. No matter what your bottom looks like, you can make a mess out of this. I'm just gonna weed it through my holes. Hit a couple of times like I'm sewing it basically. It's what and let it spin, and then I'm gonna cross it over. Okay, I'm gonna have to squeeze this one together and then start another one because I did make it too short. And I am just trying to do something for now to see what it looks like. So want to cut the ends of your wires. And that's just going to lay down for now. And now I'm going to try to be smarter than the board and make my wire a little bit longer to weave through this board. It is very easy to bend. You can control it most of the time, but at least you could work with it very easily. I'm going to cross back over like I done another stitch. Come back over to this one. It's a shame that a project cannot work out the way that you hope it will. Okay, I am not going to do this wire either. It is very flimsy, so I am going to make my holes a little bit bigger for the Ziploc ties to go through. No biggie, we will just keep on working. And I do record on the same day that we edit and get sent out. So you're getting them as I'm doing them. It takes me all day to film 3 DIYs. And then we edit. Sometimes we can't edit until that Monday, but we try to get it all done. Alright, so what you're going to do is this, like I said, take your wire if you decide to redo this project. And don't even try the wire, to be honest. Just go straight to making your holes bigger. But I was trying to do it as easy as possible. Okay, so what I am going to do is move my drill bit to the next biggest one. And I know some of you are scared of power tools. And I am sorry about that, but there is going to be some projects that I do use them. Okay, so I do got a bigger one in, so now what I'm going to do is make my hole a little bit bigger. And like I said before, if it does chip, crack, it's okay because it's going to be hidden from snow and everything else as well. Now darn it, this better work. Because if not, this project will get thrown in a corner and I will start my next one. Alright, let's try this again. First, I'm gonna try the Ziploc tie. And we're getting somewhere, people, we're getting somewhere. It fits in the hole. Yay. Now, let's hope it. That I didn't get it the wrong end like I normally do. So, you want to put it in there as evenly. I'm gonna try to turn it where their sticker was at. You almost put it on top. We are going to get them evenly as possible, and that's what it should look like, and hopefully it stands up when I tighten them. That's what I'm hoping for. Hope they're not that loose. No, I stopped too early on that one. I can't get it to hold tighter. Not when I need them to. I just picked up some smaller ones from the Dollar Tree. I thought I had them on the tape. They're a little bit too small. This is what upsets me. I plan on a project, got the picture in my head. That might be why, because that hole right there still looks like it's smaller than the rest. Went in a little bit better that time. Maybe I could pull it better. I just don't have strength in my hands like I used to. And do not stop pulling your Ziploc ties. I am going to use some hot glue to try to get this sucker to stay up long enough for me to and I think I just messed up again, y'all. Put hot glue on this Ziploc ties. Oh well, like I said, gonna hold it for a sec while it sets up. It's okay. I know, Bubby, come here. hold that straight out for me while the glue sets. Got it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, don't move it. I'm gonna try to pull this as tight as I can.
Oh
Still is not.
no.
How did that one do?
It's
Yeah, it's loose. I see that.
in the glue. It's fucking up the glue.
Watch your mouth. Now get on there and erase that. I don't care if it makes